UBTV, what it do? I know my hair's looking crazy. I'm taking out my braids. I wanted to address a few things real quick. Well, I don't even know how long this video is gonna be. I wanted to address the situation with that video of one of my neighbors calling the cops on me. I know I said the word crackers. The reason why, there's a lot of reasons why. I honestly feel like where I reside in Connecticut is extremely racist. But it's so crazy because it's like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I would say probably like 40% out of 100 people that are white are very nice. There's not a racist bone in their body. Like when I seen that blonde hair, blue eye little baby boy, handsome. So I know babies and kids are not born racist, they're raised that way. When I seen that, I don't know why my eyes look like that. It's weird. I don't know if you can see it on your end, but my eyes are looking really weird right now. It's like a glitch or something. What was I gonna say? So yeah, and then I have the Italian driver. That I have a part 2 to that video too. That was being nice and talking about God and stuff like that. There's people like that too, so it's kind of hard to tell who has a problem with the color of your skin and who doesn't. Like, don't get me wrong. No, I mean, okay, how do I want to say this? I've been nothing but nice and respectful to a lot of people in this. I live inside of a building, and this building is old. Like, the walls are thin, the ceilings are thin. So sometimes even my neighbor can hear me talking, and I can hear my neighbor, and my bedroom is connected to someone else's bedroom, so he can hear me sometimes. So I'm in the living room. So, and you can hear people outside in the hallway and stuff like that. And sometimes people be walking by, being nosy, eavesdropping on a door. I seen it. And not everyone here is old, but because some people are just disabled, whatever the case may be. At the same time, like, I'm in the process of moving, but that's besides the point. So, yeah, but like I said, it's hard to tell who is racist and who's not, like, because I try not to be the type of person to, like, hate, like, all, and hate and think that all white people are evil and hate black people and stuff like that, but I already had so much going on since, like, before my son was born, like, during the process of my pregnancy. I feel like a lot of people were mad at the fact that I was pregnant and having a baby. Like, they didn't want me to be happy. They didn't want me to be a mother again, or whatever the case may be. They had a lot of animosity towards me for some reason. I don't know why. First of all, I love kids. Okay, I always did, and I'm not that type of person. So I'm not gonna want something so bad and just jeopardize risking losing that. I'm not gonna do that. So, and I prayed for my son and stuff like that, but I didn't think he was gonna come as soon as he did and the way he did and all that stuff. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Monique, and I still do. I suffer from my PCOS, and I had some infertility issues. I used to be a lot thinner, and then I ended up gaining, let me see, I'll say 200, around like 200 pounds, like more than that, over 200 pounds. I have gained throughout the years since my first, and I'm in the process of trying to lose that, and I really didn't think that I can have any more kids. I have gotten pregnant probably like a few times, not too many, a few times in the past, recently, before him, during COVID time. But unfortunately, I had a miscarriage. So let me see. I think, he's my my seventh. Wait, hold on. I had 3 miscarriages, 1 abortion, and that was when I was a teenager, right after I had my first son. So hold on, 1 full, two full-term pregnancy, 1, 2, 3 miscarriages, and okay, so Prince is my 6th pregnancy ever. Wait, did I say that right? 2 full-term pregnancies, which is him, my first. 1 abortion. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yep. Prince is my 6th pregnancy my whole entire life. So, yeah, I didn't think I could have any more because I thought, like, okay, because I gained weight, blah, 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 and so forth and so forth and that. But, you know, things happen. We least expect it. So, and I don't even want to talk about how it happened. Like, that kind of triggers me. But I still try to, like, respect. At the time, I was trying to respect his father and just, like, forgive and just whatever. But that's a whole nother situation. So I already had a lot going on since before I was, while I was pregnant with him and after. Not with my son per se, just with people in general. I felt like people was coming for me left and right and left and right and left and right. Like, dang, like, you really want me to suffer? You really want me to lose it all? You really, really got a problem with me? Well, like, every time I'm happy, I feel like people try to, like, take away that. Like, I can't explain it. I cannot explain it. It's like misery loves company type of thing, right? So in this building, I've been nothing but nice and respectful. When I made that video about chivalry, how I was like, there's an old white guy that was outside when I was like trying to walk out the door and go for a walk with my son in the stroller, and he just gave me this illest, grillest look. This is way before this happened, right? Like, he had a problem with me. I was like, what the hell is this? Why is he staring at me? Giving a problem? Well, he could have opened the door. Like, you see me going up the door. You just came from the door. And I was just like, okay. So then I realized, I'm like, okay, maybe they got a problem with the fact that, because I think, to be honest with you, I'm the only black person in this building, okay? And the youngest black person. I think there's like one Latino person, but I don't even think she lives here. I just think that, no, I think her grandmother lives here and she just comes and visits. So yeah, I'm the only black person. There's like one older Haitian lady, but I barely ever see her. She's like mostly upstairs. She's like old, and she doesn't speak any English. So besides that, I'm the only black person. Okay. So I can't help it if the walls are thin, and the sit-ins are thin. I'm a loud talker. I always been that way, and I can't help it. That's just the way I am. A lot of people in my family are loud. Okay, but besides the fact, I think what had happened was, like, my son, he just woke up. This is around the time that I was trying to find the right formula for him, the right bottle, stuff like that. He woke up screaming, crazy. Like, you know, that's what he does sometimes, like, if he's really hungry or he's cranky, whatever the case may be. So he woke up screaming, crying. Like, he was like somebody was torturing him. I get it. So when I was warming up his bottle and I gave it to him, he stopped. So he was probably not crying for no more than like 2 minutes. I gave him his bottle. He stopped crying. The cop didn't come until like 30 some hour later. Literally, I was on the phone with my mom. Like, if he was really like, if I was, so I'm thinking in my head, like, they probably thought that I was torturing my son. I did something to him, and then because like he was screaming, crying, and then he stopped. So they probably thought that I tortured him. I was like, not funny, because I know that there's people out there like that, but for them to think that I would do something like that when they seen how much he's loved and support, and my family is supportive, and I don't bring my son out like that because, first of all, he's a baby. I don't want him to get sick. He was born in the wintertime. And it's snow outside. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to protect his immune system, all that. But And if anyone knows me, knows that I'm not that type. Yeah, when I get mad, I have the right to get mad. Like, I already had DCF coming at me crazy. My so-called friends coming at me crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's one thing after the other. And this week, I'm still saying this week because today is still Saturday. I had 4 appointments today. I had 2 for myself and 2 for him. So, and I had to make sure, I'm making sure I'm tidying up. I'm making sure his bottles are made. I'm making sure his bottles are clean. I'm making sure, and I'm trying to take care of myself. And you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you really want to make me suffer? So you know what? After that situation later on that night, I flipped out because I'm like, yo, don't you ever in your life call the cops on me again, trying to make it seem like it's something that is not. Because as you notice in the audio video, as soon as the cops seen him, me and my son was looking at him like, I swear to goodness, as soon as he seen my son, he was like, oh, you good? Like, there ain't nothing wrong with this baby. So, like, I flipped out on my neighbors, like, out, like, because I don't know who did it, because they did anonymous. They know what they're doing. Like, you could have came knocking on my door, like, is he okay? Da, da, da. You didn't have to go to extreme measures of that, because your intentions were vindictive. You got the wrong one. You got the wrong one. So, I don't know. I get it. There's sick people out there that would, they suffer from postpartum, or there's sick people in general that torture their kids or babies. Da, da, da. I'm not one of those. You know what I'm saying? If you ever go through like a postpartum and you ever have an evil, corrupt thought in your head, just know that's the enemy and that's not God. Okay? And it's confusion. So get that out of your mind ASAP, because God would never ever want you to torture or kill a baby, an innocent child. No, don't ever think that that's okay, and try to block that in your mind. If you ever consistently think that, go seek help. Don't worry about if you're more like if you're worried about jeopardizing losing your child, but you're still willing to kill your child, then there's something wrong with you. So you rather kill your child than jeopardize losing custody of your child? Oh my God. Go seek help. These babies didn't ask to be here. And they don't deserve that. So, yeah, so that's why I said the crackers. Because, like, you're not going to come at me. Because I swear to goodness, Connecticut is racist as... Connecticut is so racist that it doesn't make any sense. There's a lot of interracial couples. There's a lot of black men out here that love white women, right? Because they'll do anything for them. They'll buy them whatever they want. All types of stuff, right? And there's Haitians, Jamaicans, Mexicans, Chinese, Puerto Ricans, a little bit of Brazilian. My mom, she had, you heard her voice on the audio video. She's Brazilian. Her accent used to be way stronger. What else is there? Yeah, there's like a mixture of Dominican, tiny bit of Dominican people, but the Mexicans. The thing is, it's like, it's so diverse out here, it don't make no sense to be racist. Like, I just literally found out, like, last year that there used to be a plantation out here. Slavery existed out here. I literally just found that out, which was shocking to me because Connecticut is a very small state. And, what else? So yeah, it's just like, it just really upsets me when I feel like people are being racist. Like, literally, like, I was on the phone with this bondsman and I feel the hatred through his voice. Like, I was telling him, like, hey, I never done this before, can you please answer my questions? And he was just like rude as heck for no reason. Like, he wouldn't even let me talk. He's talking over me, making assumptions, all types of stuff. I was just like, oh no. Oh no. I was like, do you have a problem with me? Do you have a problem with black people or something like that? You know? But making a long story short, after I seen that blonde hair, blue eyed baby boy looking at me like smiling yesterday, and then I had that Italian driver talking about God, I was like, okay, that just let me know that even though, like, you know, babies they're not born racist, but you know, they're taught racism. And it's like, grow up. Like, you're still racist in 2023. Like, obviously, you got some, like, obviously, you feel some type of way about yourself, because I feel like when a person is racist, they're intimidated by black people and they're jealous. Because what other explanation can there be? You know what I'm saying? So, because it doesn't make any sense to me to this day. Like, how could you hate somebody because of the color of their skin? Make it make sense. So when I seen that beautiful baby boy, and then I had that nice Italian driver, because he said he was Italian. And Italians feel a real, a lot of Italians won't know. A lot of Italians know that they got a little bit of black in them, right? But at the end of the day, they're still white. But after that, and my doctor, she's white, and she's really, really nice. And she gave me formula for free. She offered to give it to me. And I was just like, okay, not all white people are the same, but I try not to have that anger in me. But when I meet someone that I feel like got a problem with me because of the fact that I'm black and beautiful, it just really irks my soul. Like, how could you hold that much anger? Like, what you mad at me for? Like, when I really get when I really get a nice car and I really get myself together, you're gonna hate me even more. Oh my goodness gracious. And then they just love being in my business, and I'm just like, nah. So, you know what? I just keep it short and sweet. I don't say nothing no more. I told them enough. I told them enough. They don't need to know no more. They lucky they get a glimpse of me and my son. So, if anyone takes what I says personally, I don't even care, because at the end of the day, I'm tired. I'm tired of these racist people, and I know they're racist. I'm tired of that. This whole racist thing needs to stop. Like, it's getting sick. Like, it's like, the thing about it is, like, where I reside, there's a lot of crackheads out here, and there's a lot of alcoholics that live out here. And crack is the new weed out here. It's sad. And the cops, they'll literally, like, lie, and, like, they'll try to, like, switch the narrative and try to get someone, like, that doesn't like you, and say, oh, like, for example, they'll instigate. They instigate, and they like to provoke, just to trap you. That's why I can't wait to move out of the state, because these cops are corrupt, and a lot of them are getting caught for scamming. It's just like that cop in my video when I was pregnant. I literally bumped into him the other day, and he was trying to come into the building. He's like, oh, you can't buzz me. I was like, oh, you don't remember me? He's like, no, I don't. I was like, yeah, of course you don't. I was like, because I was pregnant. He's like, oh, I don't remember. I was like, that's a shame. I was like, he's like, oh, you can't let me in. I was like, no. He's like, what if the person's dying? Like, you didn't care about my son. When somebody's threatening inside me in my belly, you didn't care about that then. But you want me to care about somebody possibly dying in the building? Like, if they could have the energy to call you, they got the energy to answer the door, don't they? So, yeah. I'm just like, he's like, oh, you're a gem. I was like, shut up. Then he's like, have a nice day. I was like, kiss my ass, man. Have a nice day. Oh, now you want to be nice. People are just so fake. You know? I'm an overall nice person, but if you disrespect me and you disrespect my kids, that's when you see another side of me. And I have the right to want to defend myself and protect my kids. Like, you got me effed up. That's why a part of me is just like, I don't even know if I could fully change into a Christian. Like, I really don't know. You know, I would never kill someone, but if you're gonna like threaten my safety, I have the right to protect myself, my kids. Like, that's one thing about me. I got hands, and my hands hurt. My hands hurt. So yeah.